Hey there, so you're looking for a great dog trainer here in Brandon, Florida? Well, you're in the right spot. We're going to walk through everything you need to make an awesome choice for both you and your dog.
Let's start by picturing the goal, right? Imagine calm walks through Brandon Town Center, or maybe just relaxing at a local park with your best friend. That's what this is all about, having a happy, well-behaved dog who can handle all the cool spots our community has.
All right, so here's how we've broken it down. We'll talk about your dog and Brandon, some key training ideas, how to pick a program, vetting a trainer, and then we'll wrap up with local rules and resources. Okay, let's jump into our first section, your dog and Brandon. Before you even start searching for a trainer, it's a really good idea to think about what success actually looks like for you and your dog right here in our town. Think about the day-to-day stuff. The right training isn't just about sit and stay. It's about getting your dog ready for real life here. Like, can they handle a busy parking lot at the Westfield Brandon Mall? What about the noise along State Road 60? Or just being polite when you're out on a pet-friendly patio? These are the things that really matter. Okay, so you've got some goals. Now let's get into some of the key training concepts. Understanding a little bit of the lingo will really help you when you start talking to professionals. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's pretty much the foundation of modern humane training. It just means using rewards, like a treat or some praise, to encourage the behaviors you want to see. It builds trust, and honestly, it makes learning fun for your dog. Okay, you're probably going to see a bunch of letters after a trainer's name, like KPA, CTP, or CPDTKA. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize them. Just know that these are certifications. They're a really good sign that a trainer takes their education seriously and is staying current on the best methods. All right, let's move on. Now that you've got an idea of what to look for, it's time to figure out what kind of program is the right fit for your dog, your schedule, and, of course, your budget. So you've basically got a couple of main options. Group classes are awesome for socialization, and they're usually a bit easier on the wallet. They're perfect for general manners. But then you have private lessons. These are great because they're totally customized to you and your dog, and you can work on those tricky in-home issues, like if your puppy's having a hard time or you're dealing with a specific problem. And yeah, let's talk about cost. To help you plan, here's a quick look at what you can generally expect to pay for training in the Brandon area. As you can see, group classes are on one end, and then you have more intensive things like private packages or board and train programs on the other. This should give you a good ballpark idea. Okay, time for section 4. Let's say you've got a short list of potential trainers. Now it's time to do some vetting. And honestly, feeling confident in your choice really comes down to asking the right questions. So when you have that first call or meeting, you want to be prepared. Think of this as your personal checklist. Ask them straight up. What methods do you use? What are your credentials? How are you going to tailor this for my dog specifically? And definitely ask how you'll track progress and what your homework will be between sessions. That last part is so important. And we're on to our last section. Let's talk about some local Brandon rules and resources. Because being a great dog owner here is also about knowing the lay of the land. Okay, this one is simple, but absolutely crucial to remember. In all of Hillsborough County, your leash needs to be 6 feet or shorter when you're in public spaces. The only time that doesn't apply is when you're inside an official off-leash dog park. And it's not just about leashes. Being a responsible dog owner also means staying on top of the county rules. That means making sure your dog is up to date on their rabies vaccine, has their county license, and, making sure things like constant barking don't become a problem for your neighbors. So, once you get going with training, where can you practice? Well, we've got some great spots right here. The Brandon Dog Park is perfect for working in a more distracting environment, and the leash trails at Lithia Springs Park are awesome for practicing loose leash walking. These places let you test out those new skills in the real world. So, hopefully, this helps you find the perfect training partner. Because when you get right down to it, this isn't just about sit and stay. It's about being able to enjoy a coffee on a pet-friendly patio, or having guests over without all the stress. It's about getting out and exploring everything Brandon has to offer with a dog that's calm, confident, and happy to be right there with you.